Hey, Wembong World Entertainment, and we have some news on the Godzilla X Kong follow-up. As we know, it's been announced there will be sequels, and I believe TV stuff as well regarding this. Of course, we know Monarch Season 2 will be coming. But the thing they were hoping wouldn't happen has happened, and it is that Adam Wingard has parted ways with the next movie. He wants to go on to do different things. This could be down to the fact that he wants to do another project, and Warner Brothers and Legendary probably want to fast track this movie. But we'll have a look at this anyway. So it was recently announced that Warner Brothers Legendary are officially moving forward with a follow-up to Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, with writer David Callahan enlisted to pen the script for the untitled movie. There was no mention of a potential director at this time, but it seems Adam Wingard, who helmed The New Empire and its predecessor, Godzilla vs. Kong, was set to return. Was being the operative word. According to THR, Wingard is no longer in line to direct the project, though the report stresses that he didn't have a deal in place anyway. It sounds like he was tentatively attached prior to parting ways, which is described as amicable and stemming from timing issues, with the door remaining open for future returns. Wingard is now expected to turn his attention to his next project, a new original feature that he wanted to tackle before another Monsterverse installment, an action thriller titled Onslaught, which was picked up in a competitive sale by A24 and is preparing for a fall shoot. Callahan has previously worked on several major studio projects, including the 2021 Mortal Kombat reboot, Wonder Woman 84, Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. He also has some prior experience with Big G, having written the early drafts and received story credit for 2014's Godzilla. So that was the thing we were all kind of talking about, was he wrote the original draft for the 2014 Godzilla movie. You've got two movies in there which makes you go, ugh, which is Wonder Woman 84 and Shang-Chi. But of course, Across the Spider-Verse did well and the Mortal Kombat did well. So the writer is fine. I'm sure once a new director comes on board, they'll probably bring in someone else and kind of revise the script or whatnot. But again, this seems to come down to that whole thing of they want to fast track it, but he wants to do his own movie next. Is it a loss? Yes and no. It is, because at least he knew the universe, and obviously they worked for Legendary and Warner Brothers, because he's given them two movies and both movies succeeded very well, that they can keep going on. But bringing in someone new, I think, also gives it the opportunity to freshen it up a bit, take a different approach to it, maybe make it a small bit more serious. Who knows? Either way, it's not a case of he walked away because he was like, I don't like your ideas. It's not the case of they got rid of him because they're like, well, we don't like your ideas. It's a case of we want to move forward with it now. He wants to do his thing now. So it's kind of, okay, you go do that. We'll get someone else. We'll do this. And when the time is right, you can come back. So it's not like it's disastrous news. It's not like we're all going, oh no, who's going to... Who knows who they bring in? That will be the disaster moment if you're told a name, like if they say J.J. Abrams or something, it's like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, Godzilla with lens flares, that's all you're going to see. If you think you couldn't see anything in the 2014 movie because it was so dark, wait till bloody J.J. Abrams gets his hands on it. For anyone that's just jumped into this part of it, he's not doing it. I'm just saying if he was to do it. I don't really know who I would... Well, no, Gareth Edwards is doing something now, isn't he? What's the movie he's doing? Oh, he's doing the new Jurassic World film. So he probably wouldn't be available to come back to do it. I don't know. As long as they get someone decent, someone who knows what they're doing, and not some sort of Disney style of diversity hire just for the sake of it. But and no one that's worked in the comic book movies, because I don't want people sitting there talking basically bollocks like they normally do. Oh, it's the black people's time to shine in these movies, where you're just like, what? We don't care. We just want to watch the monsters. Yes, you know what I mean? Like, Ryan Coogler could be an interesting one to direct something like this. You know, seeing what he did with the first Black Panther and what he did with Creed, you know, he could be an interesting pick to do it. I doubt he would do it, but he'd be an interesting pick to do it. Yeah, I really don't know who they're going to look at, who they're eyeing. There's nothing about who they're eyeing up to do it, but I'm sure they'll find someone, and if the script is already done, or at least it's been worked on, we'll see what happens. But there you go, Adam Wingard has officially, for this movie, or I should say the next movie at least, has walked away, while this movie will still be moving forward with someone new. So we'll wait to see the update on who they're looking at and are in talks with. So, with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.